to me, a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love.
Hey everybody, like my low-rent Santa hat and my little cheap Christmas setup I got going on here. So welcome to the first day of Switchmas. I got my first gift idea here, and just to reiterate in case you didn't catch the other video, this is going to be my 12 gift ideas that are either cheap, worth it in terms of the quality versus the price, or things that I saw that I think you might have missed that are going to be really good to get for either for you, yourself, a loved one, whatever, for Christmas. First one that I saw, it was the last thing that I personally got, and I got it because I couldn't get Smash without it, in my opinion, because I wanted to play online. So what we're going to get today, take a look at, is, let me get out of the frame here, the Nintendo Switch Online app. Or it's not really a game, but what it is basically going to give you the capability to go online with any of the games that you have. So if you play Dark Souls, if you play Splatoon 2, if you play games like Smash Brothers, now you're going to be able to connect online with other people through the Wi-Fi or your wired connection, and you're going to be able to play the game with other people. But one of the great things about this that I noticed once I started playing it is that it comes with all of these classic games built into it, and it's constantly updating. Even after a couple of days of having it, I noticed that it added some more games to the little profile that you have here on the overboard, and it's pretty impressive. It's nothing like the Wii had, where the Wii had hundreds of selections across the Genesis, Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Master System. I think it even had some 64. I don't think it went as far as GameCube, but it still has some of the big AAA titles from back in the day. It has the staples like Mario Brothers, the original, Super Mario Brothers 3, Zelda. It has Dr. Mario, Excitebike, Ghosts and Goblins, Yoshi's Island, Solomon's Key. Has Metroid. Metroid was the first one I actually played. Blew through that game in a day, got all the way up to the end, and frustration has ensued. I'm going to show you real quick what it does when you play. It has the little letterbox format that it puts on the little left and right to kind of like give you that old CRT feel of playing like on an old TV. And you can start a new game, you can continue a new game if you want to be old school and put in the password, or if you press L and R on the trigger button, you can kind of like load a suspend point or create a suspend point, kind of as if you were using an emulator. So I have my suspend point. Now I played through the entire game, no cheating, went all the way straight through. I got almost every missile upgrade, and I'm in the room where you fight Mother Brain. So I just got to the point where I said to myself, you know what, let me try and beat this game without any cheats, and let me try and actually beat it. So here's my attempt trying to beat this game again. The slowdown that you have to succumb to here is really hard. I try to freeze these little rings and not destroy them, but every time I try to go through this room, I take so much damage just getting to Mother Brain. By the time I actually reach her, I've taken so much damage up until that point. It's almost like, you know, a fruitless venture to even attempt to win. I don't know how I did this back in the day, because I have beaten this game when I was a kid, but I must have been in some kind of crazy psychological zone when I beat this when I was like 8 or 9 years old, because I do not remember the game being this hard. I'm actually doing pretty good this time. It's these stupid red rings that just constantly hit you over and over and over and over again. Oh, there she is. There's another ring. But I don't expect to beat this right now. If I do, I'm actually going to be a little upset because this is going to turn into a video about the end of Metroid and not. Well, and this is always what happens. You always get knocked into this little pit. You take contact damage from Mother Brain, and you take damage from the lava, and you're fucked. Alright, well, I'm gonna try and get out. Oh, I got out. Okay. Oh, screw these rings. You know, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think this is honestly the best that I have done. To be honest, I was trying to play this on handheld. Whoop. And that's how they screw you. I was trying to play this on handheld mode earlier, and I was experiencing way, way worse slowdown. I don't know why the slowdown's worse on the handheld. I can't really explain that. But yeah, unless she only has to take a couple of more hits, it's probably curtains for me because I don't... Well, maybe... Just... Jesus. And this is it. The type of focus that it takes to do this is insane. Wow. Did I actually just beat this game? Wow. I did not plan on doing this. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to suspend that. I'm going to actually not even show you the end of the game. I will save that for another time. Actually, you know what? Let me do it on a separate file. But you too can play the end of Metroid. I can't believe I just did that. Anyway, so you can go back to the main selection. I also started playing Ninja Gaiden. So you can see that I have my suspend point loaded up from here. I'm on level 3. This is the level where, for you classic gamers who have played this game when you were a kid, where the birds start getting out of control. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I want you to have a good idea, and yeah, I'm toast. I want you to have a good idea of why it's worth it. So, I think it's worth it because you get, I haven't even counted, how many games is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I mean, you get, I think, at least 20 or so games. Plus you get the online, and it's definitely affordable. I think it's somewhere around $20 for a year. If you get it for just a month, I think it's like $12. So go for the year. It's definitely worth it for the year. And one of my biggest selling points for the online thing is the fact that you can back up your stuff on the cloud, which I haven't done yet. I was actually saving for this video. If you go into your settings here, you can go to your data, and you can save your data cloud backup. Because as you can see, I have a whole bunch of games here, and I don't, save my stuff very often. I can't even tell you how upset I would be if I lost my file on, let's say, Hollow Knight or something like that. So let me just make sure. Actually, it looks like it automatically backed up a lot of this stuff. Because I haven't gone into any of this stuff and actually told it to back it all up. It says waiting to back up. Okay. Alright, so it says over here that Axiom Verge is backed up. So let's back up Zelda too. Alright, so it looks like once you click it, it just automatically backs it up. sometimes you have to interrupt it, like I'm doing here, and then just click up, back it up. I haven't played this game yet, and everything else is backed up now. Okay. This game, turn the automatic backup off, and then go to back it up. And there you go. So now everything is pretty much being backed up. This game says that backup's not supported, but you know, when you finally see that game, you'll understand why that's not a big deal. So it looks like I got everything backed up now. This game's about to be fully backed up, and I'm good. Alright, so that was it. That was my quick video for the first day of Switchmas, and hope that gives you guys a little nudge in that direction. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our second day of Switchmas. Happy holidays. Thanks for watching.